What a lovely morning here in Lincolnshire. A bit damp, a bit wet, but very, very nice. Other than the blooming squirrels. Done the bird feeder again. Cockney Kayaker here. Good to have your company as always. Just a quick update today on the progress of the 4+2. Today's date is Friday the 16th of February. So if you remember, I said that when I bought the boat, the very first job was to have all the lining in the cabin professionally clean because it was that bad. So more on that in a moment, but if you can remember, the seat covers that was in there, or the fabric on the seats, were appalling. Let me just show you what the original fabric was. Really, really light, really kind of old-fashioned. I don't know how well that's camera's picking that up, but I think you'll agree, not very nice at all. So the plan was to dye this to see if I could improve the colour, try to dye it sort of dark grey, which I tried, and this was the result. So it's definitely changed the colour, but still not that great really. It's this pink, you know, these colours to some extent remind me of sort of West Ham, and I can't have any of that. So I wasn't really happy with the dyeing process. Plan B was to actually have them recovered. And I had them recovered with this material, or should I say they are being recovered with this rather nice material. So hopefully that's going to look pretty smart when it's all done. So whilst that's away being recovered, I've started work on the inside. I'll take you into the boat in a moment. It's pretty much gutted. I've got rid of pretty much everything. The galley's gone. There's one section like this headliner in the cabin. It's an area of about 2 meters by 1.5 meters. Well, that just unscrews. So I've unscrewed that. That's going to be recovered on the bench. I'm doing all the lining. Basically what happened was the guy came Saturday just gone to clean the fabric, and whilst it's, well, he made a really, really good job of it, because if you remember, this is what it looked like when I bought the boat. And this is what it looked like when he had cleaned it. So a massive difference. However, a couple of things. Number one, all the staining didn't come out, and number two, the cleaning process actually wrecked what was left to the fabric. The fabric was quite brittle to start with. I kind of deep down didn't think that it would survive a professional clean, and it didn't really. So that's, I've got the ball ache job now of actually replacing that with you know, that 4-way stretch carpet, which I did in my 535. So anyway, let's go into the boat, and I can show you the mess that I've created in there. Right, so here we are, all aboard. So as we drop down into the cabin, I've been running a dehumidifier in here. Let's just turn that off. There's the, it's actually cut out because it's full of water. Let's get rid of that. Right, so I only kind of run this thing, you know, during the night. God, so turn that off. Right. So here's the head lining. And as you can see, this is the panel that I was on about that I've taken down. and that's the side of it. I've started taking the carpet down already, so all this is going to be replaced. I've still got all this to come down, this side part to come down, and the bit right at the front there to come down, and then I can give all this a good paint and get the carpet back on. This is where the galley once lived. I've literally just taken that out, and I think I've just give that a coat of bilge paint, and I'm having a pine galley put in here, something a bit more modern. So that looks a bit worse than what it is at the minute. I'm in that stage at the moment where I'm ripping everything out, and it's just one job after another. It's just piling up. It's quite depressing, if I'm honest. But I've got everything for that pretty much, but I can't do that until I've done this headlining. So all I'm waiting on is some eye impact adhesive, and then I can start on this, get all this back, and then I can start cracking on. Actually, this carpet that I didn't like, well I still don't like, but it's come up really well. Although it's a bit dirty now, but it cleaned up really well, smells really nice. I think possibly I'm going to keep this for the time being. Because of the other jobs that have come unexpectedly, I don't really want another one, so I might just keep this for the next year and see how we go. This section here, I'm going to keep this section here, and this part here where all the electrics are, that's in really good condition, and I think that would be a nice contrast to the grey, or I think it's called smoke, headliner that I'm having back in here. So yeah, I'm going to keep that bit. That looks okay. Then the toilet. So I've ripped the toilet to bits. Actually, I've taken all this was just carpeted, if you can remember, and it literally just stunk of a men's urinal. It was horrendous. So I've taken all the carpet away. I've just left this with the light. That's fine, but I think what I might do is give this a good clean, coat of acetone, and just give this a bilge paint. I think it'll be far more hygienic, and just whack some vinyl on the floor. It'll be easy to keep sort of clean. So and I think I'm going to bung a little heater in here as well. So you know, I think with boat refurbishment, if you can work with what you've got as much as you can, it helps the budget, and it cuts down a lot on the work. I mean, I could tile all this, but as you can see, we've got very, very awkward angles here, and to tile all around there would be, I think, a bit of a ball ache. So I think I'm just going to work with what I've got. I'll give that a nice coat of paint, brighten that up, and I think that will be fine. Yeah, so that's basically where I am at the moment. I'm going to try to do a little bit more this weekend, just get this carpet down, get the rest of the stuff that I don't need out of the boat, and I've got quite a bit of timber to go over the tip. So that's the job for this weekend. And this evening I'm in Doncaster, I think. There's a guy doing a talk on the tidal Trent, which I can't wait to go and listen to what he has to say, and how the tides affect the River Trent. So looking forward to that, and then tomorrow I'll be back on it, getting the rest of this carpet off. But already, I mean, this boat it smelled so bad. It really was a horrible place to be. It's in a mess, you know. I've created this mess, but it smells much cleaner, much fresher. And I think once this carpet's down and the liner's back up, I think it will, you know, I can sort of get it cracked out in this section, and then start on that part there. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick update. What I have noticed with this boat actually is that there's no bilge pumps. I can't see a bilge pump. I've taken the fuel tank, it stunk of fuel. That's gone, that's all been cleaned out, and I'm going to give that a coat of bilge paint. but I've yet to find a bilge pump. There's no switch, nothing for a bilge pump, so I don't know what's going off there. If anybody's got a 4+2, perhaps you could tell me where your bilge pumps are. In case I'm missing something obvious, God knows what's going off there. So yeah, that's going to need a bilge pump in the back there. But anyway, that's a wrap for today, and all your comments and suggestions are much appreciated. If you have any, please let me know, and until the next update, safe and happy boating.